taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
Good Monday morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well today. I forgot to change things up before I came on here. There we go. There we go. We're getting a little bit of a slow start this morning, but we're here and we're live, and I'm really excited. Can you guess who's joining me on the show today? Can you guess? It's Brittany.
Hey, it's Brittany here, your favorite moderator, and you are watching the Breakthrough Show Network.
Brittany is live this morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm so glad you're going to join me this week. We're going to have too much fun, and we're just going to shut it down right now.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Mic drops and everything.
That's it. The whole thing. We were having a dance party before the show this morning. If you want a little clip of that, you can go check out the Breakthrough Show Network Instagram story. I'm so glad that you're here today, seriously, and happy Mother's Day to you from yesterday.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. I'm so glad to be here, honestly. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be here this morning. This is what's bringing me joy.
Yes, I was going to ask. I'm like, what's bringing you joy today, Miss Brittany?
Being here.
It's happening. Did you tell me about your Mother's Day yesterday? I know you were getting some rest, and sometimes that's the thing that we need to do the most for ourselves as moms, right?
Right. I did. I ended up even taking a nap for like a 2-hour nap, and then woke up to the kids cleaning the house. So it was really nice.
Hey. Okay.
Exactly.
I love that. I love the rest. My 6-year-old is coming into a very sassy stage of her life right now, and I don't know where she's getting some of these things. And I'm laying in bed yesterday morning, and she comes up all prissy, and she's like, "How's my queen?" I'm like, "Who are you?" And she gave me this cute balloon. She wanted to come on the show this morning and talk about it, but 6-year-olds have the attention span of something, a Jack Russell Terrier maybe, and she's gone. Don't know where she went. She left. But we went to lunch yesterday, and I have to do my little shout out here this morning because we had so much fun. There is a new vegan restaurant in Middletown, Connecticut called Aroy Thai Gardens, and it's a Thai restaurant. Now, a lot of Thai food is vegan anyway. Like they use a lot of coconut milk, things like that. And so this is like, it's so nice for me to get to go into a place and not have to worry about like, can I have this? Can I have that? Like it just order food. And I had been talking with the owner, Lapit, on Instagram, and she's so adorable, you guys. She is so precious, and she has the yummiest, sweetest, kindest energy. And so after we were done eating, my husband says, "Can you tell the owner to come out?" And anytime you say that, you know, the waiters are like, oh God, what did we do? No, but it was so good. And so she comes out, and I was like, can I get a picture with you, please? And so that is Lapit on the right, and she's just the sweetest person. There's a picture of me and Margine on the left, in front of the restaurant. Like I said, it's in Middletown, Connecticut. The food is ridiculous, and I really feel like that speaks to her energy, just how warm and loving and sweet she is. Do you feel like that translates into food when someone has that energy and then cooks for you?
Absolutely. I definitely believe it, especially when they're passionate about it. You could tell when their energy is, you know, amazing and sweet and warm. It definitely goes into the food. Definitely.
Yeah. Well,
and you could tell, sorry.
No, go.
You could tell by the pictures that she just has this beautiful aura about her, and you could tell that she's a sweetheart. You could definitely tell.
Yeah, for sure. When you come visit, which has to happen sooner than later, we're gonna go there and visit her. We're gonna go visit her. So yes, go if you're in and around southeastern Connecticut, go visit Lapit at Aroy Thai Gardens in Middletown, Connecticut. She's amazing, and the food is incredible. If you didn't know that it was vegan food, you just wouldn't know. There's no way that it's incredible, amazing, so good. Divine DNA is joining us this morning. Says energy absolutely transferred to food, good and bad. Have you had those experiences, the bad ones?
Well, yeah, a little bit, but not like it wasn't horrible, but you could tell that it wasn't made with love, you know.
It's just okay.
Yeah, it's just okay.
That okay food. Yeah, it's my husband actually, as he's not as, you know, woo as you and I are, but he will totally, if someone's in a bad vibe, he's like, don't touch my food. Don't do it. Don't touch my food. It's not happening. So I wanted everybody to have the opportunity, because you're going to be joining me on the show all week. I wanted everybody to have the opportunity to get to know you a little bit, because you recently had a brand change, a little shift. And I personally, I love it when we have like a growth spurt spiritually, mentally, and we can see that on the outside. We can see that portrayed in how we present ourselves, but also in the work that we do. So I want you to take over for just a minute and tell everybody a little bit about yourself and just this little shift that you've had recently.
Okay. Let's see. Well, in the end of 2020, I had originally had a business called Nail Beauty by Brittany, where I did press on nails. And what was it? I want to say in September of 2021, I got introduced to Reiki, and then shortly after that became a Reiki practitioner, and that's when the shift first started.
Yeah.
and it, you know, it was crazy because beforehand, like even with just Nail Beauty by Brittany, I always felt like something was missing. I always felt like, you know, there's got to be more to life than just than this. Yeah. And then source, God, whatever you want to call it, smack me upside the head. Like, here you go. uh,
Yeah.
but definitely, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay. It's the bell. The bell.
It's the bell. Yeah. Reset.
Reset. Oh, what are we talking about here? Yeah, I mean, look, I've had those experiences too, where like you're rolling along and you're like, this is great and wonderful, and God's like, but we're going a different way now.
Yeah.
So
So in
Susan's joining us this morning and says Reiki is lovely energy. It is.
It definitely is. It definitely is. And then, I got to become, shortly after that, I became a Reiki practitioner. And then I went through, I guess what you call the dark night of the soul. And it took me a minute, and I knew that I had to isolate myself. For one, I always do that when I'm going through something because I don't like to transfer that energy. I don't, I want to always show up as my best self. I don't want to. So that was like a year that I kind of, backed away from everything. And in the meantime, I found my love for more than just snails. I started painting canvases and wood and stuff like that. And I wanted to put it all together. I didn't want to have, individually separate businesses. I wanted to put it all together. And so that's how Sacred Yin Secrets evolved.
I love that. I love it. Sharon's joining us this morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. Reiki is life-changing. And I was going to tell you, that's, that was really, I would say the kickoff for me of my like personal spiritual development journey was when my brother died. I've shared about that a lot, about how that was like that light switch moment for me. But then as far as like really taking it to that next level and having an entire breakdown and like, going to that next spot was absolutely the Reiki for me as well. When I got my Reiki master attunement, next day I'm literally crying in the grocery store and like it's horrible because I already knew that I was like an empathetic person, and I picked up on energies from people and places and things like that, but this was like that on steroids. Like, did you find a lot of things like heightened and stuff for you as well?
Yeah, definitely. Since my senses definitely was heightened with everything, the hearing, the seeing, everything. Yeah. Everything being.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Fun. It's good. Like, right. Like, speaking of Sharon, I'm so grateful for it. I'm absolutely grateful for it, but I'm not sure that I was prepared for the level at which it happened. Do you feel like that as well?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely wasn't prepared. You go through things, throughout life that are life changing anyway. But this is something different.
This
is definitely something different.
Differently different. What is her name on TikTok? That's all I can hear in my head now. The girl that does the commentary on people's horrible cooking.
No, I haven't.
You know who I'm talking about? She says, everybody's so creative. She starts every video like that. It's so funny. I cry every time. But she said, see how this looks? This is different. It's differently different. Cracks me up. I got to think of her name now. I'm going to have to bring it up for tomorrow. But yeah, so it's like, it's a fun time. And I'm glad you put it all together. Tell everybody about like Sacred Yin Secrets. Why that name?
Okay, so of course everybody has a balance of feminine and masculine energy, but I just radiate and glow the divine feminine. So that's where the Sacred Yin came into play. Secrets, I was really, really having a hard time
You were
contemplating.
going round and round about that.
Yes. Yes. Figuring out what because I wanted, the SYS. I wanted SYS. So I was trying to figure out what word I could come up with. And then so I made a list and I sent all my close people, like, tell me what you think. And then you actually have brought it up, and you said that you love the secrets because that's what this journey is. It is a secret, even though we can express what we're going through and what we're talking about. It No one truly knows how you feel deep within, and that's a secret. So I was like, this is perfect. So then that's how
I
it
love
came
it. Yeah, I remember us having that conversation about the word secrets, and I would love to hear from our audience this morning how that word sits with you, the word secrets, like what feelings it brings up with you, because it's really like, I think number one, it's about context, right? Like knowing what context the word secrets is in. But for me, like I am all I am always a little bit of a curious George. I'm like I always want to know what's around the corner and what that secret is and what's going on. So it's an attractive word to me, as far as getting my attention. But like you said, it's also that word where our journey, especially our spiritual journey and our journey in general, really is a personal experience. It is something that you and I can come on here every day this week and talk about our journey, but and people might be able to get an idea. They might be able to get a picture. They might be able to relate it to something in their own life, but they're never going to truly know what that journey is because they're not in your shoes. They're not in your body. They're not in the experience. So it's a secret, but it could be, you could have an idea, but it's within.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like you though. Secrets is, I've always been that. I've always liked that mysterious. I want to peek around the corner to see what's going on.
And our toxic trait is
Probably why we get into so much stuff that we shouldn't.
that moment when you realize why Jessica and Brittany are the way they are. No one knows, truly.
But you're right. And the secrets for many is a triggering word. Sometimes it carries that negative connotation. Like you just they don't like that word. It's triggering for them because of maybe the situations and life things that's happened with them. Yeah. But look,
I mean, I'm in a vibe. I think as I get older, let me backtrack a minute. When we're little, do you remember being told, like, don't keep secrets? That's not nice. Like, do you ever remember being told that, like, don't? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely, or no whispering or like telling, yeah, like it's not nice. And yeah.
Yeah. Don't no whispering. What'd you say? Like, what's happening over there? And I think I get it to a point as a child. Like, you don't want a child to be afraid of expressing themselves or sharing the truth about things. Like, you don't want them to like have something happen and then them keep it inside, etc. So I get that point of it, but I don't think I was ever taught as a child to at the same time allow my journey to be my own and not have to depend on that outside feedback for what I'm going through. And I think as I started to grow up, that feedback became essential for me in learning to love myself and find my self-worth, because I was always listening to it on the outside instead of allowing it to be that secret, private journey and learn to love myself and all that inside. As I think about that now, like what is that experience been like for you? Like, do you find maybe you're more private now than you were when you were younger, or like how does that look like for you?
Yeah. Well, you already know we're like twins, so
In case you didn't know, we were separated at birth. It's out now. It's happening.
Yeah, it's definitely there. Yeah, I would have to say the same. Now I'm more private, but as I was younger, I just told everybody everything. And I would always listen to the outside source instead of just listening to what's in me. Now that I'm older, yeah, I definitely, have that experience where I just take it all in and listen to myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't always like that though.
Yeah. And it's a hard journey to go through. And so I know later this week, so tomorrow we're going to be talking about self-worth. And I think that's such a huge part of a personal and spiritual journey. And then Wednesday we're going to be talking about self-care, and I put it in that order because you and I were talking about what we were going to talk about this week, and I put it in that order because I feel like in order for me to get to that point where I truly appreciated and intentionally regularly implemented self-care, I had to believe I was worth that. So we're going to talk about the self-worth piece tomorrow, self-care on Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to talk about connecting with our passion. And I think that's going to be a fun conversation because you and I both can be very passionate people about what we're doing.
Yes. And with our multiple projects.
Starting before finishing, anyone? 12 things going at once, a little ADHD happening over here.
Yeah.
And then Friday, we're going to talk about celebrating how far we come. And how do you feel about that? Because I still feel like I am still, out of all of those things that we've talked about here, celebrating how far I've come or celebrating even where I'm at in this moment is something that I'm really still very much a work in progress on.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you because I feel like, even though I know how far I've come, but I still feel like there's more for, like, always. There's my toxic trait again.
We're using the bell this week.
That I always am striving for more instead of just taking the time to celebrate how far I have came.
Yeah, I'm just marinating on this right now. Oh Lord, Friday's gonna be fun because we want to celebrate all of you on Friday. And so I'm going to invite you. I'm going to put it out there now. If you go to projectjoylive.com, you'll see a button there. When I have it available for you guys to join the show, you can click that button and join the show. That is going to be available on Friday. So you can come on, pop on for literally it's going to be a minute. Please do not come on here and tell a half an hour story. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that, but you can take 90 seconds ish and come on. And I really want you guys to pop on and just celebrate something about yourself on Friday, because we're going to make it a party. I'm thinking about maybe having to get us some party hats or some noise blow. We got to get something on Friday. We're going to have a party. It's going to happen.
I'll bring cake.
Yes. Cake. See? Toxic trait number 956. Okay. Angelique said, no one truly knows how you feel within. Very true. I'm the one in my house who sees and hears more than anyone empath. So I spend a lot of time explaining what I have seen and heard to skepticism sometimes. Yeah, the skepticism can be a tough part of feeling and experiencing things that other people don't feel and experience. We could just be the crazy ones, the glitter rainbow sheep of the house.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah.
Say about that. Okay. Sharon says, Brittany, you are cool. You two are going to demonstrate what friendship, fun, and being real looks like this week. And that's awesome. That's what we're going to try to do. Yes. I'm so grateful for the time that I spent with Sharon on the show last week, and Sharon is just like, she'll just send, like this morning she sent me a message, and she just said what a gift last week was. And she just, little things. Can we all just agree to do that a little bit this week? Like, just reach out randomly to people and just tell them what they mean to you, or tell them that you love them, or tell them they're freaking cool, or whatever it is that you want to tell them. But just like, we don't do that enough, I feel like. And it can be such a joyful thing to just wake up or accidentally check your phone or whatever, and there's somebody there going, "Are you feeling frisky today?"
I said frisky, you say?
Because that's what this show is about.
I do love those little messages though, when they pop up, and just thank you for being who you are. Those, you never know, like we talk about, you never know what someone is truly going through or battling within, and those little messages can really make a difference in someone's life. Even though it's just a small act on your behalf, you never truly know. It's not really small, but you may think, like, yeah.
Absolutely. So we have something really fun and exciting coming up in October. We're going to take a quick look at that. Then we're going to come back and talk about our national days and birthdays. So we'll be right back. I am really excited to see who is going to be joining us. That it's either the second or third weekend, October 13th through 15th, here in Southeastern Connecticut. We're going to be doing a little in-person, the Breakthrough Show Network soiree. Could we call it that? We'll just call it a soiree. I already know that there are some people here in New England that you guys know from the Breakthrough Show Network who are making an effort to come. Scott Mason, number one. Number two, Steve Gamlin. And so I'm really excited to see who ends up coming, because I don't have any big I don't know, I don't have any big thoughts or like wishes, other than I want it to be a super high vibe, joyful event. And so many of the people that have been on the network, I've never had the opportunity to see in person before. And I'm a huggy person, and there will be hugs.
There will be hugs.
There will be all the hugs. Watch out!
I'm a huggy person too, so I hope that I can make it. I'm making plans to hopefully.
Me and Brittany will be like koalas the whole time. Hi, everybody. You want to be the tree or the koala? Which one do you want to be? I can't. Okay, we gotta talk about national days today. It's so funny because I was looking at the national days before we came on the air today, and
just to let you all know, behind the scenes, this is how we are.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, little redirect. Okay. As I was looking at national days today, Sharon actually messaged me about the one that I'm talking about. It is National Bring Flowers to Someone Day. I love that. So if no one brings you flowers today, here you go. I'm passing it to you through the screen. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't know why it's National Bring Flowers to Someone Day, but it's a day to celebrate why giving flowers plays a significant role in kindness. Flowers are one of nature's most beautiful gifts. Bring Flowers to Someone Day is the perfect way to give the gift of love and kindness to those around you. Whether you gift flowers to show sympathy or just give them just because, the simple act of giving flowers brings joy to the recipient. So I want to know, if someone was to give you flowers today, this is for all of you out there in TV land, as they used to say they used to say that a long time ago. If someone were to bring you flowers today, what would be your favorite flower to receive? Brittany, go.
Carnations. They're my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I love carnations.
What color if you could pick your favorite color carnations, which one would you pick?
Now that I can't decide. Because I'm a bright, colorful person. So anything that's bright and vibrant would, yeah.
I love that. Susan said irises. Those are really pretty. I love that. Let me know what flower you would like to receive today. I think I kind of go back and forth. I have a hard time picking. I love calla lilies. I just they're so like delicate and beautiful. And then that was my other one I was gonna say was sunflowers. Sharon Zaraga Walter said sunflowers, so I like those too. I would have a hard time picking. I'd just be like, bring me the flowers. And I don't mind. Some people don't like to receive cut flowers as a gift because they die, but I'm cool with that because I kill plants anyway.
I got some marigolds growing out there.
If you give me a live plant for something, it's gonna die anyway. So just give me the cut ones already. In addition, if you're not one for flowers, I bet you're one for chocolate, and it's National Chocolate Chip Day today.
Man, we've been having all these chocolate days.
We have.
That's why my grocery list keeps adding on chocolate. I'm blaming on this.
Listen, I got a lot of chocolate from my kids yesterday, and so this is a fun fact. I'm really, out of all of the treats out there, chocolate is not at the top of my list. I like cake and pie and like some of those ice cream. Some of those things are higher up on the list for me than like a chocolate bar. But my kids got me like 6 chocolate bars yesterday. A while to get through all of that chocolate. Do you want to come share with me?
Yeah, I'm on my way. Where's my keys?
Brittany's like, I got you. I'll take care of it. Okay.
I'm with you on that though. I like cakes and ice cream and all that before I like just a plain old chocolate bar. Not saying that I don't love a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. And honestly, so I really like milk chocolate if I'm going to eat chocolate, and milk chocolate is a harder vegan chocolate to find than like lots of dark chocolate out there is vegan already, but milk chocolate is a harder one to find that's doing really well. One day I will come on and share some of my favorite vegan milk chocolate ones because the ones that I found are really, really good. Off the top of my head, if you go to No Way Foods, No WHEY, they're all not just vegan but allergy friendly as well. So they're a good like snack for your kids to bring to school because they can't bring nothing now with no peanuts, no nothing. So No Way, I think it's No Way Foods or No Way Chocolate. Just look that up. And those chocolates are really, really good, but I don't order them all the time. My problem is going to the store and not grabbing something.
Listen, those brownies that you sent me.
Oh, those good.
The chocolate ones, the brownie chocolate chip ones or whatever they were. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Rule breaker brownies. That's what those are called. You guys go check those out. In addition, it is the International Day of Families. This International Day of Families provides an opportunity to promote awareness of issues relating to families and to increase knowledge of the social, economic, and demographic processes that affect them. It has inspired a series of awareness-raising events, including National Family Days. And in many countries, this day is an opportunity to highlight different areas of interest and importance to families. George Bernard Shaw says, a happy family is but an earlier heaven. Isn't that a nice sentiment?
Yeah.
And I really believe that you can create your family. And so I say include your created family in with the blood family today as well.
Absolutely.
That's it. We need to do birthdays today. Are you ready for this process, Brittany?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, it's birthdays today. Somebody Somebody has a birthday today. I don't know who this is, but I think I just wanted to say their name. Smoke Perp has a birthday today.
I have no idea who that is.
It's apparently like a 25-year-old rapper. If you know, if you're him or you know him and you're offended by the fact that I don't know him, I'm sorry, but I just thought of the name was the name was really cool. Emmett Smith of the Dallas Cowboys, also won season 3 of Dancing with the Stars, has a birthday today. Today and over the weekend, I have family member Pat Spinato Crooks had a birthday, so happy birthday, cousin Pat. My friend Stephanie, who passed away fairly recently, she has a birthday as well. Jennifer Cornbleet has a birthday. Sam Barefoot had a birthday over the weekend. Angela Scott Little, happy birthday to you. Brennan Mott, Melissa Downard, Faye Reed, and then we have a couple Breakthrough Show Network alumni that celebrated birthdays over the weekend. Number 1, Kathleen Gage, happy birthday to you. And also my favorite morning show radio personality, Leanne Thompson, had a birthday over the weekend as well. So I hope you guys all had an amazing day. And with that, we are going to get our birthday song on. Are you ready, Brittany?
Yes.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Smoke Emmett Smith, Pat Spinato Crooks, Stephanie Carroll, Jennifer Cornbreed, Sam Barefoot, Angela Scott Little, Brennan Botts, Melissa Downard, Faye Reed, Kathleen Gage, and Leanne Thompson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today and who celebrated over the weekend. And Donnell's like, who's Smoke Perp? Is it a candy wrapper? A gift wrapper? Donnell's got the dad jokes this morning. Slow clap. Slow clap. Brittany, thank you for joining me this morning. We're going to have so much fun this week.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me, Jessica.
It's yeah,
it is going to be great. I'm grateful to be here, and it just brings me so much joy. It really does.
It brings me joy too. We're going to try not to cry between now and Friday. We'll try that. Tomorrow we're going to talk about self-worth, and we're also going to be joined briefly, because it's a lot of energy this early in the morning, by Brandon Croucher to talk about little puppies. And it's going to be great. Also coming up tomorrow evening at 5:05 p.m. Eastern time, we have a new episode of My Way with one of the, I'm just going to go ahead and say she is like number 1 female attorney on the planet. Sharina is going to be here on My Way. She is so much fun, you guys, and a wealth of information. You definitely want to tune into this episode of My Way, especially if you do have your own business. There's a lot of little law things out there that maybe you're not aware of. So we're going to talk about that. And then coming up on Wednesday this week at 10 a.m., Declutter for Change Live is going to be happening with Heather. And she is issuing a family declutter challenge. It's happening. Are you going to be able to get your kids on board for that?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I don't know how well it's going to succeed, but...
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much. And with that, thank you, Brittany, again for being here today. I want to thank all of you for watching or listening wherever you are in the world today. And until tomorrow, I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye.